Hola, Kinalito, aka Mahali Selepe, the girl that calls 4 countries home: Lesotho, South Africa, United Kingdom, Australia. Australia, mate. Yes, I'm in Australia. I'm from Lesotho, and I'm happy you are watching this video. All right, story time. This story time is probably gonna just take 5 minutes. I cannot think of what else would make this thing longer than 5 minutes. Hey guys, I used to have a friend. And tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Because after this happened, I withdrew. So this girl, like, we were not very, very close. You know, I call a lot of people friends, ne? People that people wouldn't call friends. I remember another friend of mine, I was calling someone my friend, and he said, "Is she your friend?" You know, I was like, yeah. Because, I think I've said this before on this channel. I've said this before, that I do tend to call people my friend. If I consider someone a friend, for me, they're my friend. You know, I may not be their friend, but they're my friend. And that's okay. That's okay. You know, I'm okay with that. You know, if anybody else has a problem with it, they have to deal with it themselves. Like, it's okay. Even if I'm making a fool out of myself and you love me so much, you don't want me to make a fool out of myself, you have to deal with it. You have to deal with your own feelings of feeling that I shouldn't make a fool out of myself. Because me, I'm okay. I'm okay with calling someone my friend. If I feel they're my friend, they are my friend. So I've been trying, like, these days to not just call people my friend, because for me, they're just my friend. You understand? I don't know what else to refer people as. If it's people I'm friendly with, you know. So anywho, so this was one of those friends. I don't even know if I should actually say. I mean, she never watches my videos anyway. Like, we haven't spoken in so long. She's gonna know it's her if I mention these details. But I don't mind her. I don't mind, like, I'm not gossiping. I'm not trying for her not to know. You know what I mean? So I used to, like when you say hello to someone, hey girl, actually I have another friend who, like, she's always say, hi babes, hi babe, hi honey, hi this, hi that, and like I since this experience with this friend, this experience that I'm gonna tell you about, since that experience, I've tried to get back to calling people, hey girl, hey you, hey darling, because that's sort of how I used to speak, and then I changed after this experience. And I envy people who are just free to call people sweetheart, hey sweetheart, people you don't even know, hi beautiful, people you don't know. I remember my teacher in high school, Mrs. Mason, used to call everybody beautiful, hi beautiful, and I used to feel so special, even though she called everybody beautiful. Anywho, so this friend of mine, I loved her, okay? I loved her with all my heart. I loved her. And I actually met her when we used to do, we had similar career, let me say that. We did the same sort of work, and then I think we were both going through marital issues at the same time. It's years ago, and so we bonded, on that. And I loved this woman. This woman was so level-headed. Like, I loved this woman with all my heart, So when we talk, I'll text her or call her, hey you, hey girl, hey, like I do. Like, I do. That's what I do. One day I get an email from her, a Facebook inbox, a long email of her explaining why it offends her when I say hey to her and when I say girl. I think girl was the other one. Yo, I felt dumped. I didn't know, like, yo, guys, go nigga swabili. I was swabbed. I felt ashamed. I felt embarrassed. I felt, because what do you say? You can't, I mean, this is, someone is telling you they feel disrespected when you say, hey. It doesn't matter why you're saying it. You understand? I think I did explain. I think I did try, but I apologized. I made sure, okay, she understands I'm apologizing. But honestly, it was an endearment. You know, like, I used to do it with all my heart. Hey, you. She said she feels really disrespected when I say hey. And I imagined it like, hey, Wena, hey, you, hey. I imagined the disrespectful way of saying it. Oh my days. I felt so horrible because that's all I ever said to her. That's all I ever addressed her. Like that was the only way I ever addressed her. All my emails, everything, hey. Not realizing that. And I can imagine it was even hard for her to tell me. But guys, the friendship ended basically because I know it was my fault, but recently we've sort of been talking here and there, but we were extremely close. And I just withdrew. I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to address her. I didn't know what to say. You know, I mean, even now, each time I message people, I still say hey, but I think of it. Sometimes I delete it and then I write. I'm like, you know what? A lot of people are calling me Han, hey love, darling. If it's offensive, they'll tell me. And I shouldn't be offended if someone is offended by what I'm calling them, because I'm the one calling them that. If someone doesn't like right now, I'll say, hey you, and then I change. I say, hey sis, you know, because I'm thinking, oh, okay, this person, I may think we are that close, but they may not think we are that close, so maybe I shouldn't. So yeah, I just withdrew. I felt so embarrassed. I felt so bad. It took me a while to recover. I know that's quite selfish of me, because this had nothing to do with me. This was her saying, what you call me is offensive. I was just meant to say, oh my days, I am sorry. That was never my intention, and get over it. But I withdrew. Totally withdrew, because I couldn't believe. I felt so, because it was a long email. Like, I felt so misunderstood. And so, I wish I could find that email. I should have actually tried to find it before coming to do this video, because I know it was a Facebook thingy, and you know how you can just scroll back. Like, it's easier to find Facebook messages, inboxes, than to actually find emails, for me anyway. So I think I should have had a look, but oh goodness me, oh, I felt offended. I felt so hurt. But yeah, it took me a while to mature, to see that, you know what, that thing that had nothing to do with me. That's just how I made her feel. I made her feel like that. She felt like nothing because I'm saying hey. And it wasn't my fault. But being addressed to like that made her feel that way. And for me, my job was to understand, to understand and stop calling her that. But yeah, I just stopped altogether calling, because I just didn't know how to call her. I was just now thinking I'm walking on eggshells now. I was just now feeling like, no, I don't even know what to say to her. What will I say that what else can I say? That would be, what else might I say that would be offensive to her? I felt, oh my goodness, like that thing, it really affected me for years actually. Because we didn't talk for years. For years we did not talk. Like I was just, but in my defense, I was young. Like my boy is 18 now. I think he was 6. So yeah. So it's that long ago. Yeah. So have you ever had an similar experience, some sort of misunderstanding with a friend? And how did you deal with it? What was it? If you don't mind sharing in the comment section below. All right. Thank you for watching, guys. I love you. But remember that God loves you even more. And that is true. Mwah. Ciao, ciao.
Hella, you watched everything. Thank you so much for watching everything. Now don't forget to subscribe and go back to my other videos and scroll and watch everything. There's very good things in here, very good interesting things. You are number one. Now thank you and take care of yourself.